Carolina Panthers entered the 2020 season with some high hopes. With the departures of Panther legends Cam Newton and Luke Kuechly, fans were excited for a new era led by former Baylor head coach Matt Rule. But the season did not go as expected. The team finished with the same record in 2020, only amassing 5 wins. Quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, who was brought in on a 3-year, $63 million deal, was rather disappointing in his first season, tossing a mere 15 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. With the offseason fast approaching, many Panther fans believe it's time for a change at QB. A young offensive and defensive core could be a great quarterback away from consistent playoff contention. But the question remains, who will it be? Hello everybody, my name is Anish Gupta and welcome back to the Cold Hard Truth podcast, bringing you the cold hard truth on everything football. Now before we get started, I wanted to thank you guys for all the support we've been getting these last few weeks. It never goes unnoticed. Now be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell down below so you don't miss out on content like this. So without further ado, here is my take on what the Panthers should do with the quarterback position. Now, the first option would be to stick with quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, and I would disagree with that option. Don't get me wrong, Teddy B isn't a terrible QB, but he just isn't going to lead your team to a playoff run nor a Super Bowl. He's got an average arm, and his main problem is that he isn't a game changer with his arm nor his legs. Take this play for example. It's an undisciplined throw into tight coverage. Bears cornerback Jalen Johnson is already there to contain the receiver, but Bridgewater tries to force it anyway instead of trusting his legs to try and create time for a receiver to get open. Now, I'm not saying that Teddy B can't start for another team. When the signing occurred, I was skeptical on how he could truly lead a team without Sean Payton, and I expected him to be a bridge QB. Bridgewater is a strong-willed player that is willing to put his body on the line for his teammates, making him an excellent leader. One of my favorite plays is this 4th and 14 against the Chiefs. Down 9 in the 4th, they decide to call a verticals play, but Bridgewater improvises on the broken down play and dives for the first down. That shows grit and toughness, something that you want in the locker room. Now that we've agreed to move on from Bridgewater, let's explore some other options. Now, one guy that I haven't really heard any Panthers rumors about is actually Dallas Cowboys QB Dak Prescott. After getting injured without a long-term deal, Dak is clearly frustrated with contract talks with a stubborn owner. We all know what's going on with this contract situation, but I think it would be really interesting for the Panthers to try and do a sign and trade. The Panthers can finally help end that dysfunction in Dallas while giving them hefty compensation. Dak's got room to grow, and what better way to develop than with an offensive-minded head coach that isn't controlling nor obsolete like Mike McCarthy. Take this play for example. His tunnel vision on a play can be a bit detrimental when progressing through reads, but his talent allows him to hit a great fade route while being poised in the pocket. Another play right here. He takes a pre-snap motion to recognize the man coverage with Giants cornerback DeAndre Baker and his receiver Amari Cooper. With his intellect and ability, he trusts that Amari will come down with this, and he takes a quick drop back to throw the fade for a touchdown. But what you don't notice is that he's still using the crossing route as the first read, but his eyes are always moving, so he throws it to the left. This will be so helpful in an offense with different receivers that can get open both short and down the field. Prescott has led the Cowboys to 3 winning seasons in 4.5 years, and his leadership ability will be great for the young pieces that the Panthers have on their roster. Now, I would propose Teddy B, Shaq Thompson, and 2 first-round picks as an offer.
Short wide receivers. Prescott, pressure coming, gets a block, though, stands in.
Gets loose and he makes the catch. Into Tampa Bay territory.
Now, the Panthers do have the 8th pick in the draft, and that could bode well for selecting a young signal caller to be their future. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence will be gone at 1, and I anticipate Zach Wilson to go to the Jets at 2. But for a team like Carolina, I actually want guys like North Dakota State QB Trey Lance or OSU QB Justin Fields to go there. Both QBs are raw prospects with immense levels of talent. Starting with Justin Fields, he is a game-changing talent that can throw it with pinpoint accuracy. For example, on this play against Clemson in 2019, he slings it down the field near 4 defenders. That's an NFL throw that you have to make because opposing defenses love to run zone. Another play, Fields recognizes that it's offsides and takes a quick drop back to throw. It was a perfect throw, only to be dropped by his receiver. But at the NFL level, I'm pretty sure that DJ Moore is going to make that catch. Now, when talking about Trey Lance, his combo of speed and accuracy would also be deadly in a Matt Rule scheme. Take this play. Lance perfectly executes a read option, makes a couple guys miss, and takes it for a big gain. He gets the edge rushers with the fake and does a beautiful move to get 10 extra yards. Now just imagine the read option with Christian McCaffrey. I'm telling you, that's going to be something special. Another play, off play action. This is one of the best thrown balls I've seen him make. It's got a lot of velocity while also going down the field just enough for his receiver to get it. What's crazy is that he gets the ball out so quick despite it being off play action. He progressed the reads fast enough and he realized that he could throw it in that tight window. These two QBs would be very special in Carolina, but there's one guy that I know you're all here for.
Watson protected, escaping, gonna run for it. You get a block on the edge, he's gonna get there. First down and more. And Deshaun Watson inside the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown.
Rookie quarterback Deshaun Watson is red hot.
Strong throw to the end zone, caught, touchdown.
Watson to throw.
Watson avoids the sack, avoids another one. Watson is still on his feet with a flag down, and he tosses it to the sideline. It's caught by Foreman.
Watson steps and throws
To the end zone, hauled in by Griffin. Touchdown.
jab step. Watson throws on the other side of the field.
And the open man is Ryan Griffin.
Deshaun Watson would be an absolute perfect fit. He's young, gifted, and can throw the ball anywhere. Guys like him don't grow on trees, and his talent would make this Carolina team an instant playoff contender. This play truly shows how great he can progress reads. He sees Cooks on a cross, but he realizes he can just lob it perfectly near the pylon for a touchdown. With downfield weapons like DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson, he's going to have a lot of those opportunities to throw it downfield. Another beautiful play against New England. Watson in the red zone, goes off play action, and takes a beautiful slide in the pocket to find Randall Cobb. What's crazy is that Cobb doesn't even have that much separation here, but he puts enough velocity to throw a strike. The offensive line actually gave him time on this play, and with young guys on the Panthers line, the sky's the limit for them down there. Watson would make this offense so dynamic, no matter who the Panthers have to give up. Now I know the asking price is absurd, but if they part with Christian McCaffrey and 3 first-round picks for Watson and a 5th, I'd actually be kind of happy with that. Watson still has an elite wide receiver core, and it gives this team the opportunity to re-sign Curtis Samuel. The defense is only going to get better, led by young stars Brian Burns and Jeremy Chin, and I believe that this is the team that Deshaun Watson should go to. So that is my take on the Panthers QB situation. Let me know what you guys think. Were there any QB options that I missed, or do you guys think that Teddy Bridgewater should get one more shot? Please let me know in the comments. I will respond to all of them. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Anish from The Cold Hard Truth, and we will see you next time.